Hello, dear viewers and listeners. My name is Monica Kuzminskaita. I am health and nutrition psychologist. This is my podcast that I call Spoonful of Reason. This week we will focus on polyphenols. This word immediately reminds me of Italy, and there is a specific reason for that. And it will all become clear later. Polyphenols are metabolic products of plants. Plants produce polyphenols to protect themselves from environmental stressors, ultraviolet rays, and various diseases. When we consume polyphenols by eating plants, they act not only as antioxidants in our bodies but also actively participate in our processes. Only 5 to 10% of polyphenols are absorbed from food in the small intestine. The remainder travels to the large intestine where they act as prebiotics, that is, they nourish beneficial bacteria such as Lactobacillus or Bifidobacterium. These bacteria produce short chain fatty acids which protect the intestinal wall and regulate neurotransmitters such as serotonin and dopamine. Polyphenols also help control overactive cytokines, substances that promote inflammation. Cytokines can cross the blood-brain barrier and trigger a so-called sick state, which is fatigue, anhedonia, and low mood. Generalized chronic inflammation is a known cause of depression and anxiety. Polyphenols can also cross the blood-brain barrier and stimulate the production of BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. BDNF is essential for brain cells as a substance that maintains the viability of existing neurons and promotes the formation of new connections. Polyphenols are an exceptionally large group of compounds consisting of thousands of variations. The most common polyphenols are flavonoids, phenolic acids, stilbenes, and lignans. To get the most benefit, it is recommended to choose a variety of sources. Anthocyanins can be found in dark purple plants, blackberries, blueberries, blackcurrants, and purple sweet potatoes. Flavonols and catechins can be obtained from matcha and green tea, dark chocolate, and apples. Curcuminoids can be obtained from turmeric, which is best combined with black pepper to improve the absorption. We can obtain stilbenes, perhaps the best known compound here is resveratrol, from red grapes, blueberries, peanuts, and red wine when consumed in moderation. Flavonols and isoflavones can be obtained from oranges, lemons, grapefruits, organic soya, and alfalfa. Phenolic acids can be obtained from espresso, artichokes, and herbs such as rosemary, thyme, and sage. Large-scale studies consistently show the same result. The Mediterranean diet, which is rich in foods high in various polyphenols and fiber, help reduce the severity of depression symptoms by 32 to 45%. Much of this effect is due to the reinforcing influence of omega-3 fatty acids. Targeted studies conducted with epi- epigallocatechin 3 gallate derived from the green tea and turmeric show that anxiety levels are significantly reduced and sleep quality improves in those who consume it. Regular and moderate consumption of espresso, tea, and red wine provides the best protection against depression and perceived stress, but excessive consumption completely negates this effect. Among young people, a higher dietary phytochemical index correlates with a significantly lower risk of suicide, less social anxiety, and better emotional regulation. Would you like to see how consuming polyphenols might affect your mental state? Then consider this. Don't focus on what not to eat. Instead, focus on what you should eat, thereby pushing out less nutritious foods from your diet. Aim to eat 30 different types of plant-based foods per week, including spices, herbs, nuts, seeds, fruits, grains, and vegetables. Each type of polyphenol feeds a different family of gut bacteria. The more diverse is your gut microbiota, the better it is for you. Follow the 70% dark rule. Swap your sweet snacks for dark chocolate. Chocolate is particularly rich in flavonols, which improve blood flow to the brain. Swap your morning beverage or commercial coffee for a classic espresso or a high quality matcha tea. Drink slowly and let your body's internal chemistry balance the nutrients you're consuming. This will help you avoid jitters. If you take turmeric, always combine it with fat, coconut, or olive oil, and add a pinch of black pepper. This can improve curcumin absorption by up to 2000%. That's all for this week about polyphenols. I hope it is useful and applicable. My name is Monica Kuzminskaite. I'm a health and nutrition psychologist. I help to deal with simple and complicated issues around emotions, thinking, and behaviors. I write, I give lectures, and I provide psychological counseling. You will find the link to register for a counseling session in the comment of each post, and you will find my posts on social media, searching either for my name or for keyword spoonful of reason. Drop me a message if you have any comments or questions. And meanwhile, wishing all of you peace.